So you've reached day 5. That's 1 week done. Boom, out of the way. 3 workouts done. So we're just going to recap all the wonderful things that you've done this week. So recap, reflection, next week, and have you got any questions? So it's been a full-on week. You've done 3 workouts, all body weight. You've done some steady state continuous cardio, you've done core blitzes, you've done some plyometrics. It's really been a proper welcome to fitness and the gym. Now next week, you might think, oh great, we've done body weight, what next? So now we add weight, and now we start using the machines that you've seen around you. This is where it gets a bit more challenging. Don't worry, we'll cover that in a minute. This week, though, we've also looked at the importance of stretching. We've looked at muscle and movement and the importance of recovery. Hopefully, you've learned a bit more about your body and what it's capable of, and also what it can't yet do. You've also spent some time with the Future You app, and hopefully you've been a bit more accustomed to putting exercises in, maybe communicating through it, using the videos. So hopefully that's kind of getting more familiar. One thing that we do at the end of every week is do a reflection via the weekly check-in. So the weekly check-in is just a task that you will find on the app, and you go through and you just say, yeah, this is how I'm feeling. I've had loads of sleep, my nutrition's on point, or actually no, I need to think about a few things for next week. This is what I'm going to focus on. Couple of things for this. It's a really good tool to get in the habit of reflecting, because it helps you to properly think about what you can improve next week. And if you set yourself some goals, you can then reflect on them and make improvements. Focus though on how far you've come. Even in a week, you will be in a different place to when you started the week. So look back and think, yeah, I know loads about myself now that I didn't, or I've done things that I haven't ever done before. Don't look forward 3 weeks and think, yeah, but we've got so much to do. Always look at the gain, not the gap. The gap and the gain are two little concepts that we'll keep talking about. But focus on the gain, always on the gain, how far you've already come. And then, as I said, set some personal goals. What do you want to get better at? It might be that you realise you don't sleep enough. It might be that your protein intake needs a look. Or just how you feel in the gym. You might want to just walk in with a bit more confidence. Set yourself some goals, because that will help you to focus next week. Okay, so we start using weights in the gym. Now, don't worry. The app's there. All of those exercises have been carefully selected. I've made sure that there's videos that explain how to use the weights. There will be options as well. If you think, well, actually that machine isn't there, there will always be an alternative or two that you can select. So hopefully any workout that you find you aren't able to do in the gym, there will be an alternative, so you can quickly switch over and try that exercise instead. If not, hello, just contact me. We can always work something out. Use the resources, use the app. You know, there's loads of stuff there. Make sure you're reading before you go into the gym. Please make sure you rest this weekend. You know, eat as healthy as you can. Make sure you're sleeping. Talk to people about your experience as well. I think sometimes it's really good to consolidate what you've done, is to actually try and explain it to somebody else. So if you're saying, yeah, this week I was experiencing, body weight workouts, and I realised that it's actually quite hard to push my body, in a push-up, but I realised that I could do this variant and I could change this, and that made it a bit easier. Or actually, I managed to do some pull-ups without any assistance, and that was an amazing achievement. I didn't realise I had it in me. So talk to people, because you'll suddenly find that you'll be able to consolidate things a bit better in your own head. And just thank you for sticking with me for this week. I hope it's been useful. I hope you've learnt loads. If you've got questions though, go to the next slide. The app is always there. There's always the app. You can always message. I will get back to you as soon as I can with a message to kind of answer your question. There's also, though, the community forums where other people who are also been through the process or going through the process are there. You can post something and hopefully somebody else will be able to give you a good response. It might just be, yeah, I know what you're feeling. Totally get that. So use the forum if you want to just post things. There's also, you'll find that there's posts on the Gym Confidence Forum for every day of the week. So if you've got a question about a specific thing that we've covered, have a look there, post the question. Someone might have already answered that. Finally, 5 days. It's not going to be life-changing after 5 days, but it is enough to just move the needle, enough to change direction. And you'll find that if you've started to change direction and you follow that course, you'll find yourself in a very, very different position than if you kept on going as you were. So well done. I hope it's been helpful. Week two coming up, weightlifting, and then we carry on, and you're going to get strong and you're going to get more confident. Bring it on!